Are you a female that's considering weight training but something is just stopping you from starting? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, happy new year. It's already the middle of January 2024, which is crazy. Anyway, this video is all going to be about weight training for women and why it has to be a non-negotiable, a part of your lifestyle, just because it has so many benefits and it's so underrated. But I'm sure you've heard it, so without further ado, let's get into the video. If you're new here, I'm Gia. I am your strength training specialist. I've got 12 years experience. I've done all the things that I shouldn't have done. I've made the mistakes and now I'm here. I teach you guys what to do, what not to do, so that you hit your goals, you get rid of those little aches and pains, and you actually see and feel a difference in your body, which is what it's all about. So, weight training for women. You've heard weight training is beneficial, you want to do it, but there's something that's still not kind of, pushing you over the edge. Well, in this video, I'm going to make sure that you completely understand why weight training is so important, how you can go about it, and it's actually more simpler and less overwhelming than you think. So the first benefit of weight training for women, obviously the most obvious one, is going to be it improves your strength, your muscular strength, your bone density. The thing is, when you don't use your muscles, they wither away. It's called sarcopenia. Basically, they just hang off your body, which is not a very nice sight, especially for women over the age of 30, because we've had our periods, so we lose iron. We lose, the bone density, it goes down. And so unless we do weight training and we have a calcium-rich diet, the bones are likely to be osteopenic, which is the precursor to osteoporosis, which means, think of a sieve where, you're washing rice, it's a sieve, all the water's coming through. Think of those little holes. When you get osteoporosis, those holes get bigger. And so those strong bones become weaker. And so the risk of fracture increases. So even something as small as kind of tripping over something and falling on the floor, that could give you a fracture or a broken bone. And imagine you're only 32 and you get a fracture, or you even find out you need a hip replacement. That's quite extreme. And so we can prevent these things with weight training. Moving on, weight training is a fantastic metabolism booster. So what happens is, after you've done your weight training session, even if it's a 20-minute session, you are still burning calories for 24 hours after that session. Your body is still consuming calories. So even you finish that session in 20 minutes, and for the next 24 hours, your body is still burning calories. Whereas with cardio, it's burning calories just for a short amount of time, and then it's not in fat burning mode. So it's actually super beneficial for your metabolism and for fat loss. That takes us on to fat loss, and I keep messing this up, so I'm going to read this out. Muscle tissue burns more calories than fat, so having more muscle can contribute to a leaner body composition. So naturally, when you start weight training, eventually you're going to have progressive overload, which means you're going to be maybe lifting a little bit more, maybe more sets, maybe more reps, maybe less rest period. So you're constantly stressing out the body. This means you're going to be continuously burning fat. Moving on to the next benefit, it's strength for the joints, or joint strength. Joints are, shoulders, hips, knees, things that bend in and out, elbows. And so the stronger that your muscles and the bones are, the more beneficial it is going to be for your joints. Let's talk about the hormonal benefits. So for women, we go through a range of emotions, from happiness to crying to sad to overwhelmed to ecstatic. It's just who we are, and we have to embrace it. You can't run away from it, even if you wanted to. So when you exercise, you have those feel-good, happy hormones, those endorphins. To exercise, you think you need motivation. Sometimes, yeah, in the beginning, but actually you need discipline, because motivation comes and goes. Sometimes you find it in the middle of your workout, sometimes you find it at the end, but you never, ever regret a workout. Even if it's like a 10-minute workout, you're always going to feel so good, so happy after it. So just even do a 5-minute workout. Oh, there are rabbits here. Let's talk about functional fitness. Functional fitness, all that means is everyday activities, everyday living activities, which means sitting down, picking things up the floor, putting things above from you, pushing things, pulling things towards you. So when we do weight training, we do those movements with weight. And so that seems a little bit harder. And so when you go back to your normal life and you don't have those weights, it feels easier because your body's actually used to pushing a lot more weight than what it is in normal life. So it makes functional living a lot easier. Another example is gardening, or going up the stairs, or playing with your kids or grandkids, just doing everyday things, but it shouldn't feel like it's a burden. It will feel pleasurable, you will enjoy it, you'll enjoy the time and the company with that person or that child. You wouldn't be worried about, you know, getting out of breath or kind of, I can't keep up with this thing. And it's also really important to mention the quality of life. So when you start weight training, you feel good, you feel stronger, you have a little bit more pep in your step, you know, you have a little bit more resilience. You're like, if I can do this, I can do that thing. There's just so many like mental health benefits to weight training and exercise that it just makes it a no-brainer. And the hardest thing with exercise is to take yourself to the gym or to go and work out, even if it's at home. But once you're in that workout environment, you have to work out because you've made the effort to go walk to the gym, and so you have to work out. And so half the battle is just showing up. Once you show up, do a workout, even if it's 5 minutes long. That's it. Most oftentimes when I felt like not working out, I go to the gym, put my music on, and I actually work out for an hour and a half, because those workouts I just smash out of the park. It's just, you don't feel like it, but then you go and work out and it feels so damn good. And all those emotions that you don't want to feel, the stress and everything, you just have the most amazing workout ever. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Like, I need to do this every single time. And so 8 out of 12 workouts that I've had, I did not want to do. I literally forced myself. I had music, I had food, I had water. I did not want to work out. I was tired or whatever. I went and worked out, and oh boy, it was one of the best workouts ever. And those workouts count because it's the compound effect. They add up. Those workouts add up, and you see the results, and you're like, I gotta keep doing this. Oh, she's always eating and pooping. What does she know? Right, let's talk about a little bit more serious stuff. So disease prevention. Things like osteoporosis, arthritis, joint replacements, blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular stuff. There's so many things that if you were to weight train consistently in your life now, later on you can prevent. Or even if you have those things now, if you have arthritis and you have osteoporosis and you have blood pressure, if you were to weight train and, you know, do your cardio and have a holistic lifestyle where you're making improvements, you will see and feel a difference within 3 months of some sort. I can't guarantee what difference it will be. I can't obviously say that, but there will be some sort of improvement in your blood levels and your energy levels. You might just even feel better, even if you don't see the results on a scale or on a blood test. And the last one is going to be body composition. So for women that are, you know, a little bit overweight, or they don't feel so comfortable in their skin, or maybe they have a little bit extra fat than they used to, the best thing is weight training. So, you know, women normally think it's cardio, and that's an old school way of thinking. Cardio is good, it's not the best for weight training. Once you start and you hone down on weight training, you do it properly, you focus on the form and technique, you've done your warm-up properly, you do good quality movements, even if it's 3 30-minute sessions a week, I promise you in 12 weeks, you will see and feel a difference in your skin. Even if your body shape hasn't changed, which I highly doubt it won't, it will change, you will feel a difference. And when you feel a difference, you're gonna have a different mindset about your body. Your body image is gonna change. You are no longer gonna be nitpicking, I don't like my arms, I don't like this. You're gonna be like, you know what, I'm so proud of the last 12 weeks that I'm gonna keep this going and I'm gonna see where it takes me. And it's no longer about, I wanna lose 10 kilos. It's gonna be about how strong can I get and how far can I push myself, and how far and how quickly and how much of those barriers can I knock down. Let me know in the comments below if you have been considering weight training but you're finding it overwhelming, or you've done it in the past and you've ended up injuring yourself, or just something hasn't gone right and you want to get back into weight training but you're just not sure how. I do have good news. I've got a fitness app coming out. It's coming out really, really soon. It's going to be the JiaFit fitness app. You will be able to download it via the iPhone Play Store. What's it called? The app Play Store. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. It's going to be out soon. It's going to have get back into it. It's going to have like easy programs, hard programs. It's going to have a 3-day 30-minute program that you can do for 12 weeks. That's going to help you make progress, and it's going to be for people with low bone density, for people that are beginners in weight training, that want to progress, that have no idea where to start. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to take you through it all, from a complete beginner to feeling confident and having a little bit more pep in your step. So if you're interested, comment down below app and I will let you know when that's out. In the meantime, eat your cake, do your curls, and watch this video next.